Hi, my name's Pete Williams from Element Drum Tuition and welcome to the Drum Gym. As you may have guessed from the video title, all the fills in the intro section there used a group of 5 being played over 16th notes. That's what I'm going to teach you today, guys, and let's have a look at the exact fill we're going to learn now. Okay, so there's lots of different groups of 5 you can use, but the one we're going to focus in on today is right foot, right foot. So all those notes are going to be evenly spaced, and the first thing I'd recommend doing is just playing that along to a metronome and trying to make the space between each note as even as possible. So let's see how that sounds now. So just to help our creativity out later on, let's check we can play it in a few different ways as well. So as well as just doing all the hands with the right, let's try doing all the hands with the left, both hands in unison on 2 different sounds, and also as flams. Let's take a listen. Okay, so today's fill has 2 groups of 5 at the start. So we'll be playing the right foot, right foot twice. That will give us 10 hits, and we're going to be playing in a 16th note subdivision. So if we're counting our 16ths, we're going to count 10 of them. You're going to get this: 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. So it's going to take you up to the E of 3, and that's all we're going to work on for now. It's also a good idea to think about saying what you're going to be playing. So if we have 3 and 4 E and a right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot. And the next click there will be the and of 3. I feel it's really important to vocalise what you're going to play, because if you can say anything, more than likely you can play it. Okay, so we've got our first 10 16ths sorted, so there's 6 remaining to take us to 16. So those 6 are going to just be right, left, right, left, right, left. So they're going to be 6 single strokes. So let's add that together, and then we'll have the whole bar fill. Okay, so at this point I feel it's really important to put the fill we've got with a groove to check we can get into it smoothly. When you start off drumming, you're usually used to doing fills and playing in groups of 2, groups of 4 and groups of 6, which are all nice even numbers and fit into 16 really easily. So when we're phrasing in 5s, it can feel a little bit awkward to start with. So make sure you work with a metronome, practice playing your groove smoothly into your fill, and make sure you're playing clean 16th notes. Okay, so let's look at the orchestration for the group of 5 we're playing. So we know we're playing right foot, right foot, but now we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. So the first note of our group of 5 is going to be a flam on the snare drum, then a foot, then we're going to play the high tom and hi-hat twice, and then we're going to play the foot. And both groups of 5 are the same, so that's going to be the first 10/16 of our bar. So let's hear that now. So finally, let's sort out what we're doing with the last 6. So this is our 6th single. So to begin with, we just had them all on the snare drum. So now I want to play the first 3, right, left, right on the snare. Then we're going to go to the high tom, the low tom, and then play a bass drum and crash with our left hand, leaving the next note being the 1, which is the crash on the right. So you're going to get and 4, E, and 1. Or snare, 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 high, low, crash, crash. Remember, both crashes need bass drums. Okay, so the last thing I want you to think about is being a bit more creative. So if you keep the 2 groups of 5 at the start, so the first 10 notes, 10/16 of our bar are accounted for, I want you to make up your own for the last 6 16th notes. So you don't have to stay in the 16th note subdivision, but I want you to create something there. So to start with, you might want to be planning these fills, but then after a while I want you to see if you can just do them off the cuff. So those 2 groups of 5 are like a lead-in for your own little short improvisations. So I've recorded a few ideas for you to listen to now, and hopefully they'll give you some inspiration. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you found the video useful. Please subscribe for future content and press the like button if you enjoyed today's video. I'd also be interested in hearing from you if there's something you'd like to see on my channel in the future. Until next time, catch you later.